I mean, this would be that.
This is a good idea.
This is a brilliant idea, and it's not. And let me say this: I'm not the person to bring it to life. I don't have the talent or skill to bring this to life. But I mean, the idea itself would be epic, and it would be far better than like sitting at the Kino corner every night whenever Ashton streams, going, "Hell, you know, he really has fallen from God. We can all see he's fallen from God." That is like, but the problem is now, Surfer has a bunch of people in his community who are far more fallen than Ashton is. These are people who literally are lukewarm. They're not hot or cold. They just want to laugh. God hates them more than anyone. Those people won't even really receive a good place in hell. Like I said, in hell, you can be riding the hell steed with horns on your head and demon armor, or you can be getting fucked along the way in the chain gang. You're all going in the same direction, but it's just a matter of how bad the experience for you is going to be.
I really want to see that film.
Yeah, wouldn't that be great?
Yeah,
Surfer,
that would be great.
This is an appeal to Surfer. Wouldn't it be great if you put on an actual production in your house where it all took place about the horror of living with PPP? Like, Surfer, if you put on a movie like the Ronnie Ralph thing, only like making fun of Ashton, everyone would watch that. Everyone who watches that, you'd have all those thousands of viewers, because those aren't Ashton's viewers. Those are not Ashton's viewers. Those are just people who will show up for the content that used to exist when you and PPP worked together, because that content was far better than the Kino Casino. And no one, even his fans now, will deny that they'd much rather watch you and Ashton collaborate again, but that's not going to happen because of who he turned out to be. But, I mean, there's real potential if revenge is what you're after. Even though this is not the path to acquire it, there is a road. And it's a road that includes a lot of good content if you wanted to make it. And you know how much Ethan Ralph was seething during the Fuck Ralph festival? Can you imagine how Ashton would handle it with a full-length like production being made about what a Spurgy is? I mean, when Gayhole, right? When Gahul, when he like threatened to make this big production, Ashton spurred the fuck out, thinking it was gonna like destroy him. Turned out to suck, but Ashton just fucking. I remember him spurging like fuck about that.
Hello, Had.
Am I in?
You are.
I hate this boomer software. It took me like 30 minutes to get in here.
And you better be nice to Shaggy. Shaggy's providing the Kino. He's coming up with amazing ideas.
I hear he's coming up for a movie.
He can be however the fuck he wants if there's not 6 of them screaming at the same damn time.
Had has amazing dirt on Nick Recade's wife.
I did. Okay, I have one bit of dirt. I don't.
I hate to break this. This is going to be a tragedy for both of you, but I aggressively don't give a fuck about Nick Recader or anything he does.
I mean, I don't care either, but it's still interesting.
Don't you care about Vic?
Well, all right. So, do you remember? Do you remember the Kick Vic thing? Do you remember?
Yeah,
Kick
I remember
Vic?
Not caring.
How could anyone forget you?
Okay, well,
Never
let me give you.
Fucking
I understand why you wouldn't care. I understand why you wouldn't care. It's like it's an anime actor with anime drama, but here's the deal, right? The reason I actually was sort of annoyed with that shit is because I've watched Vic Mignogna's own personal work, his Star Trek production, and it was the most woke fucking thing you can fucking imagine. So when the woke mob came for him, Nick Recato wanted to make Vic into this big victim of the left. Well, no, Vic Mignogna got eaten by the monster that he fed. Okay, Vic Mignogna got eaten by the monster that he fed. Now it's a shame that he was a good Christian. Well, I don't even know that. It's a shame that he was a Christian and that happened to him because he was.
Shouldn't that be what matters?
In terms of left versus right, no. If you're a left-wing Christian, you're not really a Christian.
Are you drunk again, Had?
No, I'm not drunk. I was drunk on the weekend though, but it's a week.
Okay,
it's
I was
a weekend.
checking.
I gotta be sober.
British, okay.
I'm just British. No, I don't get. How do you say that? You don't think left-wing people can be true Christians?
No, Absolutely not.
Why is that? Why is that, big guy?
Well, just off the bat, abortion. But that's not thinking about it. That's just saying like immediately what comes to mind. Obviously, I could think about it and make a very like a nuanced argument. But why? Why? Just say abortion. There you go.
Somebody in the chat says no one watches English dubs of anime. I completely agree. You shouldn't care.
I don't watch anime that much.
That much? What do you watch, Mormon?
Well, my taste in anime is really fucking terrible. The only anime I genuinely like is called Inuyasha, and it's it is regarded as one of the worst animes of all time.
I was gonna say, Daimo, I don't know what that is.
Even though I like it, there's not a single criticism of it that I can deny.
It's an anime about what is he, like a demon with little ears? It's a
16-year-old girl. Yeah, it's a 16-year-old girl in love with a cat boy. But here's the thing: when I saw it first, I was like 11 years old, so I didn't really understand like how gay that was, and I've got nostalgic memories. It's not something I would pick up today. I wouldn't watch something like Inuyasha and think, "Wow, this is great" today. I'm not an anime fan.
It's of its time for you.
Yeah, I need to give my A-log something they can fixate on. One of my favorite animes.
I can fix it here. I'll do this.
Oh, please. Please, do not do that.
You should hold Surfer by taking your dick out.
I'll do it.
Oh no! Am I on this now? Oh god! Hello, Kiwi Farms.
There you go.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. Oh, very funny. You're asking me if I'm the sober one here, big guy?
There you go. You've all seen my massive dick. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Someone in chat says Shaggy.
One of my favorite animes is Kill la Kill, and my wife that's featured in. So everybody can see it in the chat. Fuck Ryoko.
It's a good. That's a good one. It's a
good one.
Honestly, Akina, the animation in that is good. This is
I like
Studio
Trigger.
I've yet to see a bad Studio Trigger film.
Somebody
says,
great.
Unfortunately sober. Yeah, maybe catch me on the weekends. I've been on some gay hole streams where I've been drunk. That was fun.
Anyway,
the only way to watch a gay hole stream.
Exactly.
I gotta be honest. Like, I'm surprised. I keep finding out these people actually make content. It's like,
who?
No, apparently Burger Boy makes content.
Well, like,
it's not good content. It's not good content. It's more like littering on YouTube. It's digital littering.
I had that the other day. I was like, when I was we had another person because I'm like flatting and stuff, and I had another person try and join our group. And they're like listing all the things about this guy, and one of the things he listed about himself when he was like wanting to join was he's like, "Oh, and I'm a YouTuber." And I remember like physically cringing at like the idea of telling real people that like, oh yeah, I'm a YouTuber. It's just like, oh my god, yeah, everyone and their mother makes content. That doesn't. Please don't talk about it. Honestly.
Yeah,
fucking, it's making content now.
Perspickety is. That was Kino. It was Kino too.
I didn't. I don't think the standard should.
Oh, Gahul's in chat. Gahul's in chat. Get in, Gahul. Come on.
Here's the thing. People keep and I gotta say, I mean, I'm not a fan of the Rusty Spatula shit. Although that last one you did was actually pretty based. The hunting one.
How can you not like the Rusty Spatula bits?
Well, I've said this before, but everything that makes the Daimo funny works against Rusty Spatula.
I'm not funny, Shaggy. I'm cute.
Yeah, but here's the thing: all of that shit does not work with the other character.
I think it's just because
I've
you
broken
agree
it down
with him.
before, but
I'll just with Rusty Spatula.
I'll say why I'm a fan of one character and I think the other one sucks. Like my legitimate criticism, right? Clearly, Ethan is a white dude who's not Japanese. Mm-hmm. He doesn't look like a samurai. He doesn't look like the character he's portraying, which is what makes it funny.
He's half Japanese.
Well, it's the discrepancy between reality and what he's pretending to do is what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny. The eye patch, all of that. But Daimo Ethan here, he really is a white dude. So when
he's half Japanese.
When he does the rusty spatula thing, it just looks like another impression of a hick, and it's poorly done compared to other ones.
Do you feel sad because you are a hick? Do you feel like...
I'm from California. I don't think I have the right to call myself a hick even when I live in a trailer.
I think that counts. What does the chat say? Do you think even if you're...
No, it's trailer trash. But there's a difference. A hick is someone from a very specific cultural background I do not possess. I am, however, I'll tell you this, I'm the last living descendant of Robert Frost, so yeah, I'm Confederate royalty. But no, I, as someone from California, would never call myself a hillbilly or a hick. I'll call myself trailer trash. But no, I don't. I
was going to sleep in the corner.
If you don't find the content, yeah, go to sleep. I mean, I'll tell you this, that last night on that stream, I literally just left to take a bath. And I sat in there for like a good fucking 40 minutes, just
that is a fucking Chad move.
I was just soaking like Baron Harkonnen. And when I come out, the first thing I hear is like Shaggy this and Shaggy that, and I'm like, "Are you assholes still obsessing over me? I've literally been gone for
where you're in our heads, Shaggy."
Yeah, no, clearly it's not that I'm not living.
You know what I was ranting about when I was completely wasted? You know, I was ranting and raving about to Daimo. I was ranting about his guppies. I was like, "Oh man, I hope the guppies are okay."
Well, yeah, I mean,
he messages me and goes, "Guppy cam."
Well, I'll tell you this: I guarantee I do not watch the content created by the Forge Gang unless they manage to get my attention, and I want to make fun of how boring.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Forge?
Yeah, exactly.
Minecraft Forge.
It's all right. It's a group of people who are farming an incredibly autistic man for an eventual corn harvest. I don't think that
you have to be more specific.
Well, I don't. I just my problem with it is I don't agree with this farming method. I think this farming method produces an inferior.
Do you know the Warhammer, the autistic?
Yes,
man?
I know. I remember Warhammer.
He is like a cabal. Like Shaggy's right. He has a cabal of people that are controlling him. And eventually, you're going to ruin his life, food.
Yeah,
it's a ticking time bomb.
So I've talked to I talked to him before, but it wasn't until I saw the video, in chats and stuff. I've messaged.
Yeah, and his A-logs really hate me because they also watch my content and they can't understand why I would turn to them and say, "Well, you're scum. You're scum of the earth. Fuck off." And they're like, "But we like your content." It's like, no, I'm a Christian. I legitimately have beliefs. It's not a LARP. Get away from me. You're unclean. You are literally trying to cannibalize and retard you.
Oh, nobody has to A-log Warhammer. He's he's insane and schizophrenic. You just watch him.
The problem is that these guys are also a little bit fucked in the head, and it's not enough for Warhammer to be insane and schizophrenic. They want him to be miserable and just his life fucking ruined. And I've told them this. I've said this very blatantly.
Life ruination.
Yeah, it's life ruination. And the fucked up thing about that is,
in the words of Father Jim.
Well, I mean, even saying that, a bunch of people is going to be like, Shaggy's saying it's life ruination. Oh, he's spagging. He's so melodramatic. It's like, well, no. Let's be real about Warhammer's situation is. He's 40 years old. He's never had a girlfriend. He's never held down a job he's never successfully held down a job, and one of his parents is dead.
When just like you.
No. When the other parent dies, no, just wrong. Blatantly wrong.
How is it wrong? Don't you live in a homeless shelter?
See what happens when you accept the word of trolls as truth? Anyway, my point is that...
So you live in a homeless shelter? I thought you were the king of the homeless people. This is what the trolls tell me.
Yes, this is a homeless shelter. Anyway, when he's
doing your thing, Daimo. He watched your last video where you just say yes and to everything.
Yeah. Hold on. Before you go,
he's a true student.
Yeah. Hold on. I just want to make this point. What's actually awaiting Warhammer is fucked up, because I've actually been to the facilities where people like him end up living when their parents die. And I got to tell you, none of those people, I've said this before, none of those people are happy, because it's basically being an orphan for the rest of your life. It's being treated like an 8-year-old who isn't trusted to do the other things the other 8-year-olds are allowed to do.
Okay, but he could go get a job in construction tomorrow.
No, he can't. No. When he becomes a dependent like this, they won't let him get a job. They need him to be.
Anyone can get a job.
No, they won't. They don't want him to have a. Listen, they don't want him to have a job at these centers. I work in this industry. All right. They don't at an adult group home. We don't want you to have a job, because if you have a job, well, that means that you're actually somewhat capable, and that means we need to get you on the process towards independence. We don't want that. We want you to sit there like a lump, and so we can keep so the corporation, like the one I work for, can keep sucking up money for you. We want the most Christian of Christian tards in those homes, because that's how they keep running.
But he doesn't live in a home right now.
Well, no, but when he does, you need to understand that those adult group homes.
Damo, can you show chat your hands?
That for the highly autistic, they are basically batteries that keep corporations like this one afloat. They are the batteries that keep them powered, because they are giant, like, money wells.
Okay.
So Warhammer's future is to be exploited horribly and live a very miserable life.
If he keeps going down the life he is. Or he can, because he's a man of self-agency, he can go, like, sort his life out and go get a job in construction and start normally socializing with people and get out of his well, all right. So the problem there is that on top of being insane, and this is the reason he's attracted these people, Warhammer is also not a very likable guy. That's why I've attracted these people. I've got serious personality flaws that make me rather unlikable, and people notice that, and I get shit for it. Warhammer also has that trait. But don't you have a job? I thought you were the king of the homeless shelter. Like, you have a job, right?
Is that a desirable thing to be?
Oh, I mean, it's better than being nothing.
Are you seriously? Yes, I have a good job, actually. I'm a very fortunate.
You just told me that you think it's whatever. You're telling me that being king of the homeless
I don't care what you think. I'm sorry. Look, you're having cognitive dissonance. I'm not going to straighten it out for you. If you're lost, rewind the film. I'm not explaining the movie.
Okay. So my point is, you said that you're just like Warhammer, right?
No, you misheard something.
Yeah, you said that you're just like him because you're socially inept.
I said I have a very shitty personality. I'm not socially inept.
Okay, no, not. So you have a shitty personality, just like Warhammer.
Yeah, meaning I'll fuck meaning my relationships tend to, because I'm the sort of guy who would, because I don't like you, I'd fuck your girlfriend. People don't like that.
I don't think you could. First of all,
yeah, I know a lot of the guys whose girlfriends I fucked, they didn't think I could. But here's the deal, right?
Yeah, with your spotty ass face.
Doing shit like that to people will make you not very well liked. And you know this because as an internet troll, you have that personality trait too. You have a shitty personality. That's why you're here.
No, this is where I off.
But in addition to having a shitty personality, what makes Warhammer special is that he's not smart enough to realize, for example, he wouldn't realize that you're trying to be a troll right now. He'd think you were still being sincere and asking real questions, and then he'd get angry at you.
I think if I talked to Warhammer, I would probably just tell him to get a job and get his life together, because he is clearly like past it, and talk to a psychiatrist.
Yeah, and that would be good advice, but the people surrounding him now don't want him to do that. They want his life to literally end. They want their idea of really good content would be Warhammer homeless trying to rap for money.
Wait a second, guys. Do you think we could get Warhammer in here?
If you want
sure, if he wants to come in. Yeah, if you can
get let's see if we can have an intervention of Warhammer.
Can you not stay if Warhammer's in here, Mormon? Do you fear?
Well, no, because all right, I'll give it a shot, but if this becomes another dog pile, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not gonna I'm not committing to another thing like what happened.
I'm not gonna dogpile you.
No. I mean, I'm more interested in Daimo.
I'll be real.
I'm his capo. I'm not going to troll Daimo.
I actually am I'm legitimately probably Surfer's biggest fan, but I'm not going to go on that.
Yeah, his only fan. Have you seen his Bible streams? They're lucky to get 3 viewers. I think one of them is you.
He's rolling with now. I would not be surprised if all the other people just don't want to deal with that shit. But yeah, no. If you want me to start viewing you as like, don't go on that channel like with the Kino Corner. Yeah, subject me to that shit. I will learn. I'm not a lolcat.
No, we've already had our beef.
I will not come back to this. I'd hope so. Well, I'd hope so because like these people really don't know how to let a joke die. They will laugh at the same thing for literally hours. They're literally with Warhammer. They're just laughing at a man who's
Mormon.
retarded.
If you think these people are so horrible, why do you like hang around them? Why do you care?
I don't. I absolutely do not.
Well, you are, because you're telling me about these like backstory of all these people like doing it. I have no idea. Like I don't.
And why are you here? Well, all right. Well, if you don't know the lore Like, you shouldn't even be involved in this shit. That's dumb.
Well, you're telling me that it's hurting you. You're telling me that it's hurting you. Like, I don't get involved in things that actively hurt me. I follow Daimo because he's a funny fat man on the internet who pretends to be a samurai and it makes me giggle. And I look at Guppy Cam. Like,
yeah, I mean, do you want to hear about, like, religion from the 1800s?
I follow Daimo.
You don't want to hear about that. That's my content. My content is you're probably going
to. I know nobody watches content.
Yeah,
nobody.
Like, why? That's the thing. You probably shouldn't watch my content if you find it boring.
Okay, but
that's a good sign that it might not be the fucking channel for you.
Well, number one, anyone can make just like I'll watch a Kraut video that I'm not like particularly interested in historical.
I'm not going to watch a single fucking Kraut video. I don't want to like. Why would you watch a Kraut video? The man doesn't believe a single thing he says. If you want someone to lie to you, I'll lie to you. You want me to lie to you?
You think Kraut doesn't believe anything he says?
Absolutely not. No. Kraut doesn't believe a damn thing I says. I think
is it because he's German?
No, because I was around for his history. I was around for when all that.
You were in the doxing server. The 20.
No, I was not a e-celeb back then. I was just a viewer.
You're never an e-celeb. No one here is an e-celeb.
No, like, this counts as an e-celeb.
How dare you, man?
That's what.
How fucking dare you?
Hey, do you want to be an e-celeb? Give it over 100 subscribers, and they can be people who hate you, and you're an e-celeb. It's not a good thing to be.
There are people. Don't worry. There are people who hate me, and nobody knows who the fuck I am. So don't worry about it, Shay.
That doesn't matter. You can still be an e-celeb if no one knows.
I had beef. You don't have to
actually. Hey, guess what? You can buy.
Is an e-celeb hat.
Yeah,
you can.
Let me tell you this. Hey, I got news for you. You can buy 500 subs on a channel with 0 subs, and you're an e-celeb.
And then what?
You can buy 500 bots will make you an e-celeb. Yeah. All you need is a community. Just ask Paranormal Drama Llama. Paranormal Drama Llama. Well, I'll tell you a greater success story than myself. Paranormal Drama Llama has been posting the most boring shit for years. In fact, he doesn't even make content. He just has a community tab. And people will still bitch about the shit he does. I've bitched about the shit he does. That's what this community is. Like, I think you're overvaluing the term e-celebrity. I think the term e-celebrity is right.
I undervalued it.
Place in the trash can. I think an e-celeb is like a crack dealer.
I think you have to have over 1K followers at least on a single platform.
I have been in communion with Ethan Hussein Ralph.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ethan Hussein
How
Ralph.
fucking dare
I've talked to Ralph. I've been on the kill stream. No one knows who the fuck I am. It's not hard.
Realistically, like...
they do a show every day. Like, they need guests to fill the slots. It's not hard. Just have an IQ over 10, and I'll probably let you on.
Yeah.
And we both know I don't have that, and yet I was on.
Yeah, but you wore your best boy shirt. You had your big boy, your second shirt on.
I am the most important person you know.
That's true. Oh, you are honestly my favorite one in this sphere.
That's really not a good sign.
What do you
mean? I agree with Shaggy on that.
Who am I supposed to like then, huh? Am I supposed to like Andy?
Axel. Axel is the coolest of us. He rapes the babies.
Okay, so I was going to say, I knew, like, I followed Axel when all that stuff came out. So, yeah, I distanced myself from him because some of that stuff got fucked.
No, was he a bit too edgy for you? Because after dealing with this shit and being
there's edgy, and then there's like I'm posting.
Oh, is it too much? Is it offensive to you? Did you get butthurt over it? Well, that's how far he has.
I thought it was gross.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I do not blame Axel one bit, because if that's what it takes to get you all to seethe and cope over him like you do, it's fucking hilarious. I hope
he
goes
on. What are you talking about seething and coping? I just don't. I
hope Axel goes on to post anime furry dicks for the rest of your lives.
Wasn't my problem. My problem is that he was posting. Do you know what cub furry porn is? That's what he was posting.
You're still talking about him. That means he wins. As far as I'm concerned,
you mentioned him. You brought up
Axel. Let me just give him a bit more praise here. Axel is the most successful troll.
Triggered Libtard from Monkey in the chat. Based.
Yeah, like Monkey Biz, probably the most successful troll in the sphere, and that's admittedly that's because the bar has been lowered right into the dirt. But at least he's actually fucking somewhat funny. I've never had.
Yeah, he is funny. I'll say
Monkey Biz has never been around where I haven't at least cracked a chuckle at the shit he's done. And
yes,
to be honest,
I thought he was very entertaining. That's why it really, like, honestly, was pretty shit.
Up, I am fat as shit.
Well, I mean, I find it funny how people just hate on him so much for the and all these people who hate on him are the big time trolls, the trolls who just revel.
Okay, I just have like a thing in my life where it's like if you cross a certain line on the internet, there are people I will be like, I'm sorry, dude, I'm not going to associate you, and posting like, furry cub pornography.
It's ethics and trolling. Lines. Yeah.
Yes, that not just ethics and trolling, ethic and like Joey in general.
That's a joke. That's a joke term. There's no such thing. No, Axel wins because he felt like you tried to offend him, and he ended up making.
I didn't. I just stopped. I stopped associating. I stopped talking.
Yeah, you got all butthurt. That's called getting butthurt. That's when your butt is hurt from the hurt that you received up your butt, and you're hurt about it.
So Mormon, when are you gonna fill your server with furry pub pornography?
They're already there. Have you not seen my chat? I don't have a server, but have you not seen it's just Forge Gang. They're all pedophiles.
Are you not like blocking that stuff? You're just keeping it there?
I don't block anyone. I literally just let Forge Chan run rampant in the chat. They don't even watch my content. They literally
Ladies and gentlemen, a free speech absolute.
No, I just want to tell you how pathetic they really are. They just use my chat to hang out with their internet friends. These people in Forge Gang are literally the only friends these assholes have. Those online friends are their actual friends.
The Daimo is the only friend I have. Oh, reminder that Shaggy loves Cog.
Sorry, I meant to click on this one. Forge Chan. Somebody draw that up. Forge Chan.
No.
Be like,
Cog's content is 10 times better than anything on this side of the internet. Cog is the Kino king. I may be the IBS king, but Cog is.
I tried to get into Cog. I can't. I can't.
Emperor of content. There's never been anyone on the internet like Cog is like if Jim at his height was like Jim combined with Howard.
You gotta Stern. Be shitting me, dude.
And some guy is Cog is like the British Duke Nukem. He's just like that awesome. And I don't.
What are you talking about? Cog is a British loser. He's well,
I know, but
bottom
here's
of the barrel.
Yeah. Well, no. The reason that he's the Duke Nukem of England is because he, despite being a completely boring person who really hasn't managed to capture my attention in and of himself.
So you're admitting that he's both boring and lame, but somehow he's.
Oh yeah, and I'll tell you how. I'll tell you the magnificent brilliance of his lameness is that despite his lameness, no one seethes and copes more than a Cogalog. No one seethes and copes.
I don't know.
That's not true. Ethan Ralph A-log seethes and copes more than a Cogalog.
No, Ethan Ralph's A-logs eat well. They eat well off the flesh of the gun. He provides well for them.
They're like, you're a screenshot of the rest of our
lives. Haven't eaten well in like 3 months, dude.
I will say, there's not been such coping as was done by Ethan Ralph's A-logs after he got his ass kicked in Portugal. They were just coping and seething. As like, Ralph really won this time. How will we ever...
Okay. First of all, Shaggy, that was the start of the end of A-logging, like Ralph.
End of A-logging.
Yes, because after he got beaten up in Portugal, and then it's end of A-Alien. Because after that, and then the gym stream, it's everybody and their fucking dumb mom is making fun of Ralph. It's not funny anymore. It's not hip to make fun.
Wait, hold on. What funny? You think the people making content today care if it's funny? They just want. Like they don't understand why this shit was fun back in 2016. It's not going to be funny. Jim left because this shit isn't funny. He just needs some fucking money for cancer treatments. That's the only reason we're seeing his dumb ass back in this scene. This is a fucking no. It's not going to be funny. Why would it be funny?
It was funny. It was funny. Like a half year ago. Me and Percy were making like obscure videos and posting them on Kiwi.
It was funny when Godwinson was alive, before he hung himself.
Yeah, pretty much. It was, but then it's not anymore. It's like everything.
Now content is watching me blow my nose and watch South Park. That's content now. And you know what?
No, content is watching an obese Japanese man stretch on his bed and play with his nipples while people fight.
I mean, I don't like that fact, but the issue here is that I just came on. I'm done here because I just came on here to address the thing with Surfer and say that my thoughts. If he really wants to go at Ashton, He has to actually put some effort into it.
He won't put any effort in. Like, that's the thing. I'd love, like, I like in the original streams when it was PPP and Surfer. I really liked both of them, and I think that him having Andy on now, I think that's whatever. I don't like the dynamic.
I don't either.
The classic dynamic was much better, but you know, I mean, the question to Surfer is why did he call the cops on PPP rather than just kicking him out? Like, that was fucked. And the other thing as well is he can't make content. Like, everything he's done, he's asked me of all like people to come on his Bible stream and stuff, and it's just like, this is not the sphere of the internet to make serious religious like content.
No, but that would have been his actually. I'll tell you this: that would have been Surfer's window, because Surfer can make decent religious content. He just has
he can't.
To realize. No. As
I've lived with a pastor, dude. Surfer is a terrible.
Hold on. Do you enjoy living with a pastor? I'll tell you this.
Yes.
I actually enjoy Surfer's religious content, but here's the thing.
You know why? Because he's up his own ass. He's like, you're not
the fucking core audience, perhaps, and that's really not fucking.
No one is.
All right. Regardless of your of that,
Monkey Biz says Shaggy looks submissive and breedable.
Of course, Monkey Biz says that. That's exactly what he would say. But my point here is that if Surfer actually made a go at doing his own content rather than trying to be Ashton, rather than trying to imitate what Ashton did, if he would play,
he hasn't imitated what Ashton did. He just he makes
look. Surfer at his best, and you can say that Surfer was just like a person who was in the background of the show, but the fact is, no, maybe you saw that, but a lot of people watching actually, like when Surfer did his first stream, he got 700 or something viewers because people expected him to.
I wanted to be good. Yeah, I watched that because I wanted it to be good.
Yeah, we want it to be. We want to see Surfer succeed, but the fact is, if he has you on stream and it's like you and 10 other guys dogpiling him. That's not going to be him felting Ashton. That's going to be him getting laughed at. And if he fills up his chat with people who are just as willing to see him burn as to see him succeed, right now he can't afford that.
What a nice comment.
Right now, if he tries to sort of play both sides of the fence, it's not going to work. What he should be doing is, regardless of how many fans he has, because your fans are shit.
Why does the Daimo have the bed cover of like a 5-year-old boy?
Because he's gay. Like gay. But my point, we all know Ethan's gay. My point here is that if he,
he's not, right? You know that like he's actually not.
Okay. So Surfer, if he really wanted to fucking make good content, you'd watch, wouldn't you? You'd watch if the content was good.
Okay, I watch most anyone if the content was good, but like, problem is that
and here's the deal, right? If the content is good, it's not like those 1,000 people watching the Kino Casino are Ashton's fans. Those are people who want good content. They'll gladly watch Surfer if he's the one putting it out, even if it's shitting.
You're missing the key thing here, which is that he doesn't produce good content.
Well, that's what I'm telling him. He could easily produce good content. I'll write the fucking script. I'll write the fucking script.
So you're not good at producing good content.
Do you think that? But you're a retard. So I mean,
okay,
I'm sorry, but like
you don't have any good content.
Like your opinion there is worth this. This is your opinion.
Here's your opinion. You seriously because you don't produce good stuff.
This is your opinion.
He'd be better going to Monkey Biz than you. Monkey Biz used to get thousands of views.
This is still your opinion, but. Yeah, Monkey Biz. There's plenty of people better than me, but I said I could write the script as an example of how.
Yeah, but you shouldn't write the script because you're not good at writing. Clearly, you don't know how to tell a narrative because you're schizophrenic and you're the king of the homeless people.
That was hilarious. I mean, are you a good comedian?
I don't know. I'm just having fun. I don't care if I'm funny.
Yeah, you're not that fucking funny, and that's the problem. You're not trying to entertain people.
You're not that funny.
You're just having fun, and if they let you
on stage, that's what it's supposed to be about.
It is in the audience. But if they
let gentlemen.
But if they let you on the fucking stage to do that shit.
So if you want to settle this on somebody else's channel,
no, I'm done. All right. My whole point is that that's fine to be just having fun in the audience when they let you come up on stage.
It's about having fun. It's about having fun. Shaggy, it's not about like religious righteousness. We can't have any fucking
fun if you fuck up the show. We can't have
any fun. You don't know how to make a good show.
And that's what I was saying. You don't know how to
make a good show.
Oh, okay, then don't watch me. Then don't watch
me.
I don't care.
I came on here to bully you. Did you not realize that?
Oh, I think you're a faggot.
Owned.
All right, dude. Goodbye, Head. Goodbye, yeah. Shaggy. Thank you for sharing your opinion. Sorry it devolved into this.
That wasn't like that. No, that dude isn't really that. Like, it's not like he's just shouting over me. He's just going like, and I think your shit sucks, man. I'm just here to bully you. It's like, yeah. And if you and that's my whole point. You let someone that onto the stage, then you have to deal with that. If I was running the show, I would never let that asshole on. What I would have done is muted him and called him all sorts of faggots and shit and then fucked with him like that. But, right. I mean, that's what the scene has become. Would that make good content? Probably not. But it would be a better idea than to actually interact.
All right. I will see you another time, Moo.
Yeah.
All right. That's been our stream. It's been quite the time. I hope you guys enjoyed Had. Had's a dear friend of mine. My dear Anglo friend. Shaggy, another dear friend of mine, New. Short shared his hot takes too. I hope you enjoyed the lady with the tits playing guitar too. And yeah. I hope Burger Boy clips this out and puts my face on like Jeffrey Dahmer or something. That would be ideal. Thank you for coming, Burger Boy. Thank you for coming, Eric, ZXV. Monkey business? That's me! And, yeah. So, goodbye.